6, 5, 4. Intro. Start talking now.
G'day guys, and welcome to Tales from the Undertaker, where everyone has clearly forgotten that I can't actually see anyone's signal.
Right.
Oh, you can't see us. Oops.
The camera's frozen.
Yeah, no, that's right. My camera's frozen this whole time. Hey guys, welcome. Tales from the Undertaker, of course. My name is Michael from Alaska Pathfinder. We are very late, so we are going to go straight into a super fast recap and then into the game. By the way, hi guys, raise your hands if you had a bad week. Good, excellent, good. Let's keep moving. You know what? I'm just going to do the very quick recap because, quite frankly, we are so far behind. All right, so last week the group had finally arrived in the evil and dreaded town of Thrushmore, where they had decided to go and speak with some of the locals to try and find out more about these missing children who had gone, basically been AWOL for a couple of days now, and some even as long as a couple of weeks. They went into town and learnt that Arthur had in fact put in a reference to them to go and speak with another group of detectives called the Sleepless Agency, but sadly they found that the building was kind of unavailable at the time. So they began their own investigation, looking for any clues that they could have as to what may happen to the missing children. They found out that the Sleepless Agents have already been on the case, and several attempts to find these kids have been made, but to no avail. Disheartened, the group went to the local inn in order to try and find maybe some other small jobs they can do while they wait to go and speak with the lead investigator. Finding, of course, that the Undertaker himself had a quest for them, leading them into a, well, rather sterling situation with some nobles who apparently had suffered a series of tragic and unfortunate deaths. The group was asked to unearth the youngest son, anoint his head with oil, and ensure that he is resting well. After a rather interesting encounter with an old man and a dog, the group managed to unearth the body, but was besieged by two creatures made of grave dirt. After a harrowing battle with claws and earth, Geralt got buried and went mad, as you know, per the norm. Eventually, they unearthed the body to find that the young lad had actually been alive and had just woken up. The group was, well, quite grateful that they were there at the given time, because, well, it could have gone completely and utterly horribly wrong had they been late or had they been early. And, of course, the child, the brat that he was returned safely to his home. After receiving the reward from the Undertaker, the group then made their way to their next task for the evening, which was, of course, to investigate a series of disappearances that were happening around the docks. Things, belongings were being taken and harried away by these small, unassuming creatures. What these creatures are and what purpose they might have for the stuff they've stolen is a complete mystery. But with any luck, our group will find and get to the bottom of this interesting mystery. Starting, of course, with Geralt, who appears to have lost something.
Oh, it was me. My stuff.
Oh, it was Darby? Oh, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I was like, what?
It was Darby. Well, you know what, Geralt, you can also lose something.
Damn it, no!
Everyone loses.
I lost my alchemist lab.
Oh, shit.
All right,
Yeah,
so
that's
you
a
are
big
on the
deal.
docks. Darby is on his knees in the rain as it pours down from him. He's reaching up to the air, yelling, "No!" as he realizes that all of his alchemical gear, all of his life's work is gone, just absolutely missing.
Am I there?
You emerge around a corner.
Actually, we'd put him. He was knocked out, and we had him on his horse.
Yeah, I know.
dropped him off at the end.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
right. We
dropped
dropped him off at
him
the
off.
end. That's right.
You know, he walks around the corner, he has this giant black eye over one of his over one eye as he sort of walks out, you know, sort of cradling his arm. As Khalil steps out of the shadows, what does he say?
Hi,
Hello. How are you?
Darby. What's going on?
My stuff.
What?
Someone jacked his stuff.
First off, can someone tell me why I
jacked
have
my
a
stuff.
killer headache? And I think my face got punched. Did you punch me while I was sleeping, Joel?
I honestly don't remember.
He was.
It's
dragging
quite
you
possible.
Around by your foot for a while.
Oh yeah, I was dragging you around by your foot. You probably smashed your face on a rock. It's fine.
Yeah, I feel dandy. What? You lost your?
Yes.
How?
I don't know. If I knew where it was, it wouldn't be missing.
Did you take it, Joel?
What the hell would I do with an alchemy thing?
I don't know. You could make alcohol and keep pouring it. You know how you can just spit up and drink and drink and drink? You could do that.
Why? What? No.
Oh,
No.
okay. I just thought it was a good place to go.
What is happening?
Are you okay,
My
Soror?
stuff was stolen. Are you
I
not paying-
understand. How did you find us, Khalil?
He
How
was
did you find
screaming
it?
down the street.
That's a fair point. You were screaming pretty loud.
I know.
It's hard not to smell Geralt like around the corner too,
That was.
and not a
that
bad
was
way.
A rude
It's
thing to
musky. It's a
say.
good musk, Geralt.
Good musk.
It's a good
Okay.
musk.
Okay.
All right. We're about to get another black eye.
We gotta
here.
go back.
Where should we go?
Where
I-
you just
meanwhile-
were.
Perception checks, please, from everyone.
Oh my Lanta. Jesus,
We
take
must
the wheel.
return.
Natural 20 for Cleo.
Ooh, very
20,
nice.
22.
22?
22.
23. Ha.
All right, 23.
5.
Well, Sorora, you are actually on point. You basically just start looking around immediately for anything that might have stolen Geralt's, not Geralt's, I keep saying Geralt, that might have stolen Darby's alchemical bag as he's sort of, you know, you're frantically looking around like, you know, what could have done this? You know, you sort of pick up a rock. Yeah, no, he's not under there. All right. Meanwhile, everyone else notices that there are 4 large, burly men who are apparently rolling some barrels towards the dock's edge. They look really big and really tough. With a 25 on your perception, which I think, Khalil, you got that?
I got a natural 20, so yeah, that's a 25, yeah.
Yep. You notice that these guys all appear to have the same sort of tattoos over their bodies, like these varying kind of marks on their
Do I
necks, on their
recognize
arms.
them?
You can make me a knowledge local check if you wish to know
Oh,
about
yes, I will.
this. Oh, you may absolutely. Also, welcome guys to the stream. If you haven't joined us before, this is Tales from the Undertaker. My name is Michael, and these are some awesome people whose name I won't introduce you to. And I will start by introducing you guys to a fun little game we like to do on this channel, which is, of course, the plot twists. So if I could get a number between 1 and 51 from everyone who's listening in chat right now, I will dig through this deck and find an adequate plot twist to throw into the game this week.
18.
All right, so with an 18 on your knowledge local, you do recognize this symbol, and this symbol, of course, belongs to the Zani. The Skani are, for want of a better word, basically the Thieves Guild, the rogues, the rough and tumble kind of characters. They are kind of like the Italian mafia.
Cool.
There should be like a skill that's like specifically detect tattoo because we've like had to like figure out all these different tattoos.
Well, there's
Yes,
some...
roll for knowledge tattoo.
Knowledge tattoos.
So, knowing these Thieves Guild, are they notoriously evil, or are they just kind of trying to get by, kind of like? You know?
Oh, they're a bit more than trying to get by. They're honest businessmen.
The honest businessman.
Hey.
Okay. Hello, worker guys. I walk over to them.
As you randomly shout in the dock towards the guys who you know to be of the criminal element, They all draw crossbows and point them directly at you.
Oh, let's.
As
Now is not the time to be making friends.
They might know
as
what
as soon as
that is.
as soon as they do that, a couple of them sort of look to each other, and then look to one of them in particular. I believe we've got some pictures of some big thuggy people. Eddie, could we drag them up, please? Again, I can't entirely tell when they're up, so
It's up.
thank you. All right, so so this guy basically steps forward. Hey, how's it going? Listen, you guys, what are you doing here? Huh?
We're
This
just
dock,
looking-
is not safe this time of night.
We're adventurers.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
My
Yeah, we
stuff got
apparently-
stolen.
Yeah, he's got his stuff
Yeah.
stolen. You guys are clearly very suspicious. This is probably a bad idea.
Hey,
Hey, yeah, oh.
I wouldn't be going around talking about suspicious here, eh? Look, I got my permit right here to be on these docks at this time. How about yous? Yous,
Yeah,
yous-
I
yous
have
look
my
like you're
permit.
fresh off the wagon.
We don't actually have a wagon,
it's true.
so that's impossible.
Khalil
sort of
has
le-
the wagon.
He sort of leans in and takes a big deep breath at Gerald. He says, "Whoa, hey buddy, listen, you smell like you've been off a wagon."
Oh, I get it. That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, humor.
Yeah, I drink a lot. I was never on a wagon, because that would be stupid, because I don't have a problem.
What's in the barrel?
Let's just say legitimate business, okay? Listen here. I'll tell you what. We'll give you 50 gold a pop. You were never here, okay?
Well, now I feel like there's something worth a lot
we
more
would-
than that in those barrels.
We wouldn't see you and you wouldn't see us.
That
Capiche?
doesn't work because I need to find my stuff.
Yeah, so.
Whoa. You can do whatever it is you want around here. You just leave us alone, eh?
A question.
on.
Before anything else,
How
things
are
have
you?
been disappearing, and our friend here lost something. Do you know anything, maybe about something like that?
Yeah, maybe I know something, maybe I don't. What's it to you?
It means a lot to me. What does it mean to you?
About $100.
You're gonna give me 50 coins not to tell no one's here. Why
Yeah,
would I give
so I'll
you
give
what you're
you-
gonna give me?
I was gonna give you 200 to split among yourselves. Alright. But then it would cost you 100, so we'd be splitting it at 100 instead of 200.
Oh my god. Okay.
All right, yeah, sure.
If it's worth it, yeah, I agree.
So Darby is going to pop his mutagen and grow like the dexterous and like. his-
Where's your mutagen?
Where
In
does
his
you
kit?
keep it? Where do you-
But I thought you said I just lost my alchemist kit. I don't
Yeah, your
keep
alchemist
everything in-
lab.
I don't
like-
keep all like I had to make it whenever the day started.
You'll
Did you
throw
make it?
up.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Like I would,
Yeah, that's true.
or
but you
did
wouldn't
all
be able...
my stuff get taken?
No. It was just your lab, but I'm pointing out that, you know, yeah, okay. You can use
yeah,
it now
I
if you
can't
want
make
to.
anything. I can't make anything else, but I mean it
Yeah, yeah,
lasts
yeah.
for a while.
10 minutes.
So
Oh, sorry.
per level.
50 minutes. 50 minutes.
Hey,
so
did
the
you-
last.
Can you move
Yeah.
the Facebook
Yeah.
tab?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
I'm just making sure you knew that before you sort of went, haha, I'm going to intimidate him, and then, you know, just making
Yeah.
sure. Just,
No,
you
I'm
know?
gonna do it. I'm gonna do it.
All right. His bones crack, and you hear the flesh kind of re-stitched together as he takes on a more larger size. By the way, this encounter was actually normally going to be a straight fight, but thanks to let's see, Zergling, we have a fork in the road. So you can choose to obviously ally with these guys and you know, sort of work your magic to try and work with them, or alternatively, you could just beat the living snot out of them and find out what's in the barrel. What's in the barrel?
I mean, I'm always all about fighting. Just saying. And I also got some cool new moves I want to test
I'm
out.
just gonna try to be intimidating after I take it and be like, "Now listen here, buddy. I need my stuff, and I need it now. I have a feeling that you and your friends are the one that took it. So if you know where my stuff is, give it to me now, or things will get even uglier than they already are."
And they're pretty ugly. All right. So as Darby leans forward with his monstrous physique, and he is attempting to intimidate these rather legitimate businessmen, you can make me an intimidate check. Oh, what? Oh my god. How am I even gonna...
Holy shit, you're terrifying.
26. Oh yeah, he goes, "Hey, whoa. Okay, listen here. No need to go into all this magical mumbo jumbo, okay? See, look, I'll tell you what I know. What I know is there are plenty of rumors running around the docks, okay? There are these things, okay? They hide in sheets, they creep around, and everyone blames them when shit goes missing, okay? We call them, you know, the dark ones. Or the dark folk, the little kind of rat kind of people, yeah? Big noses, you can't miss them. Yeah, they've been stealing our stuff for ages, okay? But you know what? The stuff I leave here, if it's not nailed down and goes missing, you know, we're not too worried. But the dock workers, ugh, they don't like it. They don't like it at all. I'm becoming slightly more Jewish every time I'm speaking. So,
It's a kismet.
So if you lost all your stuff, then chances are these guys have it. They like shiny things, okay? Money, jewels. They even like basic metal if you shine it up right.
Interesting.
Wait, are you saying that these are rat folk that are stealing things?
Did I say rat folk? Okay, did you hear the words rat folk leave my mouth?
You kind of implied it. You kind of implied it.
Hey.
I don't know if this is a racist thing or what.
I heard big nose.
Hey. No,
Hey,
these are not rat folk, okay? I know some rat folk. I have some close personal rat folk friends, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Alright.
Sorry, buddy.
Sure.
But these guys, whatever
This guy's
whatever they are,
racist.
whatever they are, they ain't no rat folk, okay? Rat folk, they like money. They like, you know, that kind of stuff. These guys take junk too, like garbage. You know? Garbage.
Do you know where they has anyone found out where they're going? Or any kind of like home base or
Can I do a sense motive?
Yeah, you can do a sense motive.
I'm really terrible with sense motive.
Oh my god.
7.
Wait, you take a -1 roll? Why are you doing that?
Yeah, he seems as legit as you could possibly be. In fact, you're fairly sure he does actually have a legitimate business, and that the barrels are probably just filled with expired fish.
Okay, I see that Darby's kind of a little suspicious, so I do want to sense.
I'm not.
He's not suspicious. He's incredibly
These are
trustworthy.
legitimate businessmen. We need to leave them alone and find these dark ones because they probably took all my stuff.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'm pretty suspicious too.
All right.
Sense motive
As this...
too.
Okay, yep, roll the sense motive.
Oh yeah.
Clear rolled 18.
18.
Rolled a 23.
23.
10.
Sorora? 10. Very well. Could I get everyone except Sorora to roll me a perception check?
Even me?
Oh, sorry, yeah, except Sorora and Darby.
Natural 20.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
I rolled
All right.
Oh yeah, baby.
All right. Courtesy of Stevie Marr
Hey.
and his plot twist card, what are the odds?
Oh.
Let's see. Let's roll a d4 and find out who
Dies.
4. So that would be Khalil.
What are the odds?
What are the odds?
The odds.
1 in 4.
Khalil, as you're looking around, you don't really see anything. You're just sort of like, you know, you're in the docks in the middle of the night. You're sort of trying to figure out what's going on, where things are heading. And Geralt, you see a very small looking creature with a dog-like face and you know, sort of pointy ears, and he looks really familiar. Eddie, now this is going to challenge you a little bit. There is a picture in the files that we have of what looks to be a small kind of dog-like gremlin with a knife.
Oh my god.
Anyway, you see.
Those-
Can I tell Khalil that I see it, or is it happening too fast?
Oh no, you can tell him you can see it, but you can tell this gremlin is being as quiet and as sneaky as possible. He is really putting in his heart and soul into sneaking. Whether or not you want to kind of, you know, sort of call him up on it or not, it's entirely up to you. But he seems to be very carefully lifting no, sorry, not that one. There's another dude. Let me see if I can. Hang on, sorry.
Knows real quick,
Apologies,
don't say
guys.
anything important.
I'll just post it to the chat, and then it'll come up when it comes up.
Oh yeah, it's that one. It's the one you
Yeah.
have.
Oh, that
ready.
one?
That one.
Oh, yep, you got that. Okay, cool. Sweet, thank you.
Alex,
All right.
telling me.
And he is lifting up Khalil's sword.
Can I see if he's like gonna be malicious, like he's gonna try and attack Khalil with it or anything?
Oh no, he's definitely not. You can see him he sort of sees you and he goes,
I just kind of wink at him.
Oh my god.
This is
all right. As he sort of puts the sword into this tiny bag, he
Wait,
pulls
is he
out.
taking my sword?
He's taking
That's
his
the only
sword.
weapon I have.
He
I
takes.
can't do it. I can't do anything without that.
He takes out another sword. And he very carefully puts it on your belt. All right, you can make me another perception check if you want to.
Drolt just starts laughing.
All right. There is a penalty because Geralt is laughing.
Last time that was a mimic.
All right, what do you have?
25.
25? Okay. You feel a weight kind of shift on your belt. You look down and you can see your sword's on its, you know, like it's there, but it's a little heavier than you remember it. But you don't see the gremlin at all.
Okay. I mean,
Geralt,
nothing seems to change.
Geralt, your natural 20, you obviously saw the gremlin put the thing on, and he moved over by a barrel.
Is he just like waiting for something?
Yeah, he seems to be watching.
Oh, okay. All right. I'm just gonna watch too then.
All right. Meanwhile, while this is happening, the Skani basically has told you about this this place that you know, has things go missing. If you've got shiny things, then of course, you know, you're gonna have plenty of people who are gonna want to steal them. Yeah, especially these tiny creatures that are wandering around.
Yeah. I mean, that's what thieves do, is they steal. So Darby's just gonna start like frantically retracing his steps, looking for like any footprints or like tiny footprints.
All right, Sorora, what are you up to?
I think I'm still like talking to the dock people and trying to get information from them.
Okay. What do you
Um,
want to say?
Can I like try to like persuade them to show me what's in a barrel?
How would you do so? I mean, you can absolutely.
I'm actually the owner of the docks, and I'm just making sure that this is the correct stuff that's being shipped out. I don't want anything illegal happening at my property.
Oh.
Like you.
Yes, her.
Yeah, what do you mean me? Why don't you believe that it's me?
You're Mr.
I'm a-
Stevens.
I am Mr. Stevens. First name Mr., last name Stevens.
He sort of walks up to you, like really up close to you, and he's like, "Hey, listen here, okay? I don't know what you're trying to play at, but our employer had paid you a lucrative amount of money to not ask questions. These are some kind of questions, and I hope you realize what kind of legitimate trouble you'll be in if you ask these questions after taking our money, Mr. Stevens.
I think Mr. Stevens here is
He's
just
whispering.
curious.
He's whispering. Khalil.
So I think you can't hear him.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, listen here, Sonny. I'll give you a lucrative amount of money if you show me what's in the barrel.
Later, of course.
After I see what's in the barrel.
He's like,
No,
he's-
don't give it to him now. Just don't give him any money.
He's
Tell him
so-
you'll like
he's
send
so-
it to him.
he's sort of like, well, I hope you understand what this means. I'll show you what's in the barrel. Come on. Sort of walks over to the barrel, flips it up onto its side. You see some of the other Sani sort of like, you know, dude, what are you doing? What are you doing? It's like you see, the man said he wants to see what's in the barrel, so we're gonna show him. And he cracks open the lid, and you basically see a human body crunched up in half, floating with like in like this vat of like translucent acidic fluid.
Okay, we gotta kill these guys.
Just as I
And he's like-
expected.
And he's like, and now you know we have to kill you. Roll initiative.
Oh.
Sorry, we're gonna have to kill him anyways.
Well, yeah, I mean, what's in the barrel?
What's in the barrel?
Oh, man. By the way, if you don't know the reference, go watch Seven. Seven is an awesome movie. Where is my... Alright, apparently I don't have sheets. So there we go. I'm just going to write this down here. Oh. Alright.
Khalil rolled a 6 if you're asking for numbers.
Where's my
I am
initiative?
totally asking for it. Alright, so Khalil, what do we get?
6.
Khalil gets
Okay.
6. Darby.
13.
13. Alright. Sorora.
18.
18. Very nice. And Geralt.
10.
10. Ooh, beautiful. All right, let's find out where these guys go. So starting, of course, with the Sani, who go at 16. And, of course, our little holy crap. Our little gremlin friend is going at 28.
Oh, jeez.
Ooh.
Rolled a natural 20 on his initiative. Not that he's actually doing anything.
He's like not
So-
involved.
So the gremlin sits there going. As he awaits the confrontation. We then have who's after him? Sorora. As you see, these guys have sort of turned their crossbows to you. You are immediately in front of the big one that you saw there. Behind you, about 10 foot, is the rest of the group, with Darby about 5 foot behind that. And there are a total of 5 Zani and 1 consigliere.
Rip.
Consigliere here.
Okay, so I'm like separated from everyone else, or are they behind me?
No, they're behind you.
Okay. Well.
I mean, is that how you say it? You say consigliere or is it consigliere?
I don't know what that
What
is.
is
I
that?
don't know what it is regardless.
Oh, you don't know what it is? Oh, I don't know. I feel like I get in trouble if I tell you now. You know?
Yeah.
No,
Those things you gotta know.
it's basically like a right-hand man or a 2IC. Like, you know, if you ever watch like the Daredevil series, you know, like
Oh, okay, yeah.
it's like
Like
having
in-
that right-hand person who speaks on behalf of you, and you know, that kind of thing.
In Gotham, he's the guy who works for Fish Mooney. I know what you're talking
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, Sorora.
You're up.
Oh, forget about it.
Hey. Well, he tried to get you to forget about it, but you wouldn't.
This is. Or can I try to bluff my way out of this? Like I don't.
Do
know.
whatever
I don't
Sorora
think
wants
so.
to do.
But you can try.
Well, it's a good thing you got. You took care of that guy who was annoying me. I'm trying to appease to the criminal.
Sorora really likes these guys.
I'm so bad at fighting. I'm like, okay, that's it. I'm gonna run behind Geralt.
You're gonna run behind Geralt?
Yes.
All right. Sorora, because you are going first, they're all considered flat-footed, and you basically duck back and hide behind the halfling, and you sort of stand behind him, and he's like this tall, and you sort of go,
You can cast guidance on him or something.
Yeah, and I'll
Oh, yeah.
That's a good idea.
Gimme.
Okay, so I'll cast guidance. So
Yep.
Touch him. That's really all I can do, I think.
very well. Raising your hands to the air, you begin to make magical hand signals and gestures. As you do so, you speak the magic words, placing your hand firmly on his back, and he is guided, giving him bonuses to his abilities.
+1 on attack roll and skill checks.
All right. After that, we then go to the Zani. Now, the Zani consigliere has his sights set on Sorora. The others are going to try and lay down some covering fire. So, working together, they're going to take a shot at Geralt and Darby. One each. Oh, sorry, no, two each. With one shot being made against Darby. Geralt and Khalil are going to get shot twice. Let's try this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So Geralt, you will take a -2 penalty to your next attack. Khalil, you have a -2 penalty to your attack and AC for the next round. The other one takes the one shot at Darby, and he misses as the arrow flies through the air and lands in a barrel nearby. As the consigliere walks past Geralt, or walks into Geralt, and attempts to wail on him. He puts on some brass knuckles and attempts to just clobber him in the head.
Bring it.
That is a 16 versus your flat-footed AC, which your flat-footed AC, according to my stuff, is 13.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah. So he's definitely gonna clobber that. And you take that's abysmal. You take 5 points of damage as he smacks
That was
you.
a pretty weak hit, guy.
He puts on a second brass knuckle.
He just stacks them on top of each other.
Oh, tough
All
guy,
right.
huh? It's too bad that you need those metal things on your fists to do anything.
Yeah, keep talking, pretty boy, while you got teeth.
Oh, pretty boy. Oh, that's
They're
nice.
best friends
Thank you.
Now I don't want to kill this guy. All right.
Oh, I'm gonna attack everyone except him.
Darby, it is your turn. You see the bolt on the ground next to you.
Are any of them grouped up?
Yes. The 4 of them with crossbow bolts are standing next to the barrels.
I will throw a bomb at them.
All right. Taking out your alchemical flask. Now, how many of these do you actually have on your person?
So it says, like, reading the stuff, that I create the catalysts every day, and then if I use them, I use them. If not, they go inert whenever I make more. So
Yep.
I can make 10 per day. I've used 4 of them already.
Very well. So you have 6. You have 6 flasks on your body that you can use. Sweet. All right. Make your attack.
But I'm also gonna make it a stink bomb.
Okay.
Throw it at all 4 of them.
Yep.
That's not very good. 13 versus their touch AC.
13 versus their touch AC. That will not hit. All right, roll a d8.
8.
8. All right, with an 8, it still lands enough to actually catch 2 of them. What is your minimum damage?
The splash damage is 11, but they can make a reflex save for half.
They rolled a natural 1.
Alright, so 11.
Okay.
And it still creates the stink cloud.
Yep, yep.
Like twice the normal rate. Like, it does. The damage is 1 radius, but the stink cloud is like twice that.
Okay. Sorry, how much damage was it again?
11.
11. Okay, 11 damage. Actually, those 2 go down. Because they are not powerful minions, as they... sorry, boss! And he goes, Vinny! Sebastian! No!
Sebastian.
You monsters! I'll show you with my fists! Alright. Then we go to Geralt.
All right, how close am I to any of them? Oh yeah, I'm right next to the one guy. Never mind. Yeah, I'm just gonna beat the snot out of that guy. I'm
Okay.
gonna use.
Lars Flurry.
I'm gonna use blurry
Blurry Fallers.
blurry flowers.
Blurry of flows.
My
Flowers.
blurry flowers.
Blurry
Alright.
of flows.
Blurry of flows.
Do you use your fists?
Hell yeah, I use my
Use your
fists.
feet.
I think I can actually only use that one with my fists.
Alright.
No, you can use the improvised weapons.
No.
With blurry of flows?
I'm pretty sure.
All right, now I'm just actually saying it.
Yeah.
Blurry of flows.
Blurry of flows.
Oh yeah, you're right. Oh, I can use weapons. All right, actually, never mind. Can I like pick something up real quick? Can I pick up 2 things?
What are you after?
A bottle or broken piece of wood, something.
Roll a perception check. Because bearing in mind,
Go borrow my hammock.
well, I was gonna say, don't forget that picking stuff up would be a move action if you have to go and grab stuff.
He has a
Right.
shovel.
Yeah, that's fine. So
And a bear
18.
You
trap.
could use your shovel.
18. You find.
I have to break it.
Oh, all right. You find a tackle box, and you find a hook and chain.
Ooh.
Oh, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna take that.
All right. So you've got the hook on one end and the chain on the other. Now this is normally just used to hang cold meats and stuff like that. So you can use it as a.
Oh, I'm gonna hang some cold meat.
Yeah. All right. You can make only a single attack with it though, as you took a move action to go to grab it.
Right. That's fine because I'm going to use my new
Just attack.
chair breaker
Oh,
attack.
what does this do?
So
All right.
it's broken, and I get 1d4 points of additional damage on my attack.
I think you can use
Okay, make your attack. As you take this chain and you begin to swing it above your head, you bring it down as hard as you can, attempting to break not only your opponent, but also the chain. So make your attack.
Oh, wait a second. Can this stack with Vital Strike?
Yes.
I'm guessing
All
this
right.
is
So then
the,
I'm
And
going
the
to
1d
also
and the
use
1d4
Vital Strike.
also- All right, and the 1d4 also adds to the vital strike thing. So the damage you are dealing, if you hit, will be 2d10 plus 2d4 plus your strength.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I like this. These were a good choice. All right. Well, let's see if I hit first.
Oh no.
No, I didn't hit.
Oh, did you roll a natural one?
Yeah, I rolled a natural one.
Rolled a natural
After all that.
one.
The universe has spoken.
All right, so as per normal with the natural one, what I need you to do, members of the audience, is give me 2 seconds while I go and
End up
grab
hanging yourself
the
on
crit
the-
fumble deck.
Crit fumbles.
Crit fumble
I'm
deck.
gonna like share.
You're afraid of
this
hooks now.
real
I
quick.
guess that's sharp
Oh,
already, isn't it?
Yeah, so I guess
Scared
technically I'm
of
already
hooks.
He's
scared of
gonna
it.
end up hooking himself.
You're afraid of
You're a
people with
hooker.
Jersey accents.
Hey, forget about it.
Hey, I forgot about him.
Oh, this is sad. Rip my dreams.
Okay, so let's have a look. Critical fumbles. Oof. All right, so as per usual, this deck contains a whole bunch of dangerous and deadly traps. I wish I knew more card tricks than that one, but I don't. So I'm gonna give this the old shuffle.
Shipper.
I'm excited.
All right, just say when. And then
When.
someone in the audience give me a number between 1 and 5.
When?
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 Okay, number between 1 and 5. Anyone in the audience?
$33. I'm not
33.
in the audience, but
3, 4, 5. Number 2 from the Duke of Doom. All right, flipping up number 2.
remember the Duke of Doom?
Duke
I
of
do
Doom.
remember he's right there. in
All
the
right,
chat.
so this is a melee. All right, so
Go easy on me.
let's see.
Don't hold
You're
back.
Doing it to yourself.
Too much
You're doing it to
stuff.
yourself.
Ooh,
Too
we got
much
a
stuff.
4-2. We got a 4-2. So I'll let you choose of this, right?
Oh.
I'll let you choose because we got 2 suggestions here.
Okay.
Too much stuff. So basically, your hook gets entangled onto your belt and your backpack, and you become entangled in the chains that you were trying to swing around as you were trying to do it. The second is the hook digs into your back, and you will take a point
Oh,
of
no.
strength bleed.
Oh
So
no,
every
forget that. Nope. No, sir.
Are you sure?
Yeah, hell no. Are you kidding me? No
So
way.
sadistic letting him choose.
No, I'll let it hook into my
Just wait
bag
till you
and
draw
stuff,
your
and I'm all
sword.
wrapped up.
All right, very well. You've currently become entangled by your gear as the chains are basically holding you back, and you're like, ah. But
Leo, I
yeah,
feel
wrong
like
with
you
this
have,
stupid
like,
hook?
A detangle spell or something.
I do not have a
well, you
detangle
get there at some
spell.
point. All right,
Unentangle.
unentangle.
Oh my god. If you want
No, you will need to
unentangle.
take a full round action to pull yourself out. However, the guy in front of you looks at you wrapped up in your thing. It's like, guess Christmas came early. I always wanted a speed bag.
Hey, whatever, double knuckles loser.
Oh.
All right, Khalil.
This is the guy wrapped in his own weapon.
I'm gonna draw my sword and strike this guy.
All right, as you draw your sword, raising it to the sky.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Hold on. Make your attack.
Oh, okay.
It's a giant carrot.
No, it's a sword.
Last time it was a mimic. The last time I stole a sword.
Yeah.
14 to hit.
Oh, that'll actually hit him. As you swing your sword, it lands, striking him firmly on the shoulders. And that's when you hear this sound. Hang on, one sec. It's a bit quiet. All right, you hear the following.
Yes.
You kind of look and turn at your weapon, and you sort of fold it a little, and as you do,
Squeak guy.
Khalil, you can make me a perception check.
Oh my.
Geralt's all tangled up, but he hears it and he just goes, ha!
Sorry, that was a bit louder than I wanted.
A 21 on perception.
21. All right, looking around, you hear the sounds of a familiar cackling coming from behind one of the barrels. You can see this dog-faced humanoid. Oh, well, no, sorry, not humanoid. This dog-faced gremlin-like character chuckling to himself.
You son of a... And I can't do anything else. I have movement. Oh, I don't have movement. Shit, I don't have anything I can do.
Wallow in your impotence.
Is he close enough for me to give him a high five?
He's a little bit far away, but he'll know the look from you being entangled. That indeed, you know, you kind of give him the high five with your eyes.
Alright.
He kind of notices that Khalil saw him, steps out of the, steps out from behind the barrel. He looks Khalil dead in the eye and says,
Listen here, listen. I'm not saying you're stupid. I'm just saying you've got bad luck when it comes to thinking.
No.
I don't get it.
Okay, let me put it this way. You didn't fall out of the stupid tree. You were dragged through the entire dumbass forest.
At least I'm tall enough to climb one.
A 4.
Yeah, I know, I saw. Woo!
That wasn't a tree. That was a pole or something. I don't know. Give me my sword back.
Okay. Here's your sword for realsy reals.
he sort of slides the sword over to you. What do you do when you see it?
Inspect it.
You look at the sword, make a perception check.
Stupid fucking gremlin. 24.
24. You notice that there appears to be an eyeball in the handle of your sword.
You know what? How about you pick up the sword first?
No, that's all right. You do it. It's fine. Perfectly safe. Sharp. Yep, that's right. Sharp sword for you. You sharp man, you.
Pick it up at the same time.
No, it's quite all right. I don't need a sword. You can have it.
I don't want it anymore. I want I want another sword that's not as sharp as this one.
Ooh, another sword. Picky, aren't we? Would you like me to dust off your doilies, your highness?
Please do. Get close to me so I can strangle you to death.
Jesus. Take the wheel.
All right. So while this is somewhat passive aggressive, while this passive aggressive yelling is going on, that's taken up the gremlin's turn. We'll go to Sorora, who is behind a entangled Geralt.
What the hell?
All right, this didn't go as planned. All right.
Well, I don't have any
Cast
scissors.
unentangle.
I don't have unentangle.
It's also chain. I mean, scissors might not necessarily help. I will
yeah,
say
that's
that you
true.
can use your full round action to unwind him if you wish to.
Wasn't there someone coming at me?
Yeah, the guy who's sort of got the big knuckles and punched Geralt in the face.
Oh.
The double knuckle.
Double fister.
And he's
That is now
about to
his
punch-
official name.
Yeah.
Double fister.
Okay, can I
Yes.
cast a spell and try to untangle
Nope.
Geralt?
It's a
No.
full round action.
Rude. All
I
right.
know, right? Ugh. What
I
kind
will
of
untangle
ungracious-
Geralt.
Huzzah!
All right. Roll me
Thank you, Sora.
a perception check.
You got a natural 20.
Natural 20 plus my perception, which is 3, so 23.
Ooh, very nice. All right. With that, you very easily unwrap and unwind Geralt from the chain. He can sort of breathe now, which is good. The consigliere says, "I'm gonna open up a can of whoop-ass on you if my name isn't Double Fist McGee, the double fister of Thrushmore."
The double fister. All right.
Double fister of Thrushmore. All right.
I'm glad someone holds that title.
Yeah. Don't ask how he got it.
Yeah, he got it. He won it in a poker game. All right, so that is a 18 to hit. Geralt.
Oh, to hit
18
me?
Yep.
What an aesthetic
Against
sound.
my CMD.
No, this one's just against your flat AC.
Oh. Yeah, that hits.
All right. And with his second attack, he is going to attempt to disarm you with the chain. So this
All
is
right.
against your MD.
Bring it.
So that is 22.
Oh yeah, that definitely does. Dang. My CMD is
All right.
super high too.
He actually rolled really high. He rolled an 18 for that. So the first hit that clocks you across the side of the head deals
Ow.
8 points of damage as he with a big metal bar. Like you can basically see like two brass like fists like that have been engraved on the thing just appear as bruises. And he has the chain in the other hand now.
Oh, that's just great.
He, however, is not proficient in using it. So. And you can always try and steal it back. All right. After the consigliere, there's the two remaining Sani. Go. Quick! Kill the one who blew up! You know, Sebastian and the other guy, whose name I can't remember. All right, that is a 16 to hit.
Nope.
That is a 19 to hit.
Nope.
What?
I have my mutagen up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Gives me more AC.
Hooray!
Nice. What's your AC with your mutagen?
21.
21. Yeah. Yep. So as the crossbow bolts fly through the air, you sort of swat them away, as you as they basically seem to just sort of bounce off your hardened flesh. They're kind of reconsidering this fight. Those two. All right. As we go to Darby.
I'm going to take my crossbow and shoot one of them. I'm gonna do rapid shot though and shoot. I'm gonna shoot each of the ones that tried to hit me once.
Okay. Make your
There's two,
attack.
right?
Yep.
Yeah, there's two.
Well, one's a natural one.
Oh no.
Natural one.
Yeah.
All right. Well, you know what that means, guys. It means that the fumble deck is coming out once
Are
more.
we gonna get an official song for the fumble deck somehow?
And the other one's a 16.
Are you ready for some fumble?
Oh yeah.
Fumbling, fumbling, yeah.
let's-
Fumbling, 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 yeah.
Let's see. Recommendations for fumble songs. Fumble songs.
Fumble, fumble.
Um.
Every day I'm fumbling.
Okay, now that's already obnoxious.
All right, hang on.
ASMR.
I got it. All right, ready?
Welcome, adventurers, and listen. to the-
Ugh. Oh, good lord. I hate how some stuff on my computer is like super soft and some is like super loud. All right. Ready?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
There you go.
Mistake.
that works.
We'll see if we can get the editor to line that up so that we can just play that as an ongoing thing whenever that happens. All right, guys. So once again, I need a number from the audience. 1 to 5. Darby, just say when.
Win.
All right. 1,
got
2,
a 5.
3, 4.
Yep, we got a 5 already.
Got a 5. All right. Let's see. Boom. This is a ranged one. Pinch in parts. Oh, okay. So as you sort of wind up to throw your particular bomb,
I'll shoot a
it
crossbow.
seems a crossbow. Sorry. Oh yeah, you're attaching it to a crossbow. Oh, okay. In which
I was
case, hang
just
on.
shooting a regular crossbow.
Probably.
Okay.
Just shooting a regular crossbow.
You're like back here, you're like, oh yeah,
Okay. You basically, as the crossbow fires, it catches on your arm and pinches against your skin, cutting into your arm, dealing 6 points of damage.
Son of a
Holy
bitch.
Shit, you got fucked.
Your weakness.
That's probably more damage than I would have done if I had just hit.
Off on another adventure, right, guys?
Why aren't? Oh my god.
My next action, I'm gonna have to double chug some potions.
Does a 16 hit?
Okay, Oh no, sorry, the second hit. Yes, 16 will absolutely hit.
All right. Well, that guy takes 3.
Whoa.
Oof. All right, 3 points of damage. He's still up,
Take that.
and he's like, "Hey, these guys aren't as tough as we thought. We can do this. Come on, you mugs, we can get these guys." And
Yeah.
everyone seems to sort of cheer and be like, "Yeah, we can
They
do
rallied.
this." They rallied. Oh, sorry, I have the door, but after this is who's next?
Darby, then-
That would be Geralt. All right, so Geralt, take your action and roll your stuff. Whoa, I'll be back.
You want to escape, right?
No, I'm gonna need to. I'm at like 2 health, so I need to double chug some potions.
Oh, shit.
You're how
So-
much health?
2. Yeah, I've just been slowly losing health.
Oh, yeah, because you got wrecked in that last fight.
Yeah, I got really messed up. Yeah, so I'm gonna use double fist
Yeah.
to counteract his double fist.
You think you're the double fist?
You think you're the double fist, huh, guy? I gotta wait till Michael's back, because it doesn't really.
You just,
You
like,
can't really
pull out
banter.
potion in each hand. Flip
And I
them off.
pop
Boy,
off
you
the.
think you're the double fist? I'm Michael, Australia. Wallabat.
Wallaby.
Wallabat.
Wombat.
Wombat.
Wallabat.
You failed. Okay?
Spider.
You're crazy now. You're afraid of hands, okay?
I'm afraid of him.
You're afraid of hands.
I failed drinking the potions. You're afraid of potions now. Oh, come on.
You're afraid of potions.
I resist
Jesus.
feeling healed. Like, if someone tries to heal me, I have to make a...
Oh yeah, will
I have
save.
to make... I try to resist it as though they're casting a harmful spell on me.
Oh man.
Yeah, Darby, for anyone that doesn't know, is a masochist.
Oh yeah, I
Has a
got +1 to
psychosis.
hit because I took 5 damage.
Oh, look at that.
Hey! Why did none of my things actually like give me any kind of?
You're on
like,
a downward
advantage?
spiral, man.
Yeah, clearly. Oh man.
Hey, at least I'm afraid of pies.
Yeah.
That's something.
I mean, you could still eat cake.
All of yours are you're
No, any puff
afraid
pastry, he said.
of stuff.
Uh,
Mine
well, no,
are
yeah,
none,
cake
none
isn't
of mine
puff
are
pastry.
fear-based.
What if it's like,
I'm
like
Yeah,
sad,
that's true.
puppy
I'm
cream,
sad,
you know?
and I like pain.
I don't know.
I don't know how that clarifies either.
Maybe like a Danish you can't eat.
Oh
Yeah.
no, it's a Danish!
You can
Run
never
for
have
your
pastries
lives!
again.
Look,
I know, I could
look
never
at
have
this.
pastries again. That's sad. He can't. Khalil can never sit down with like a cup of coffee and like a strudel.
No.
Russell,
you like my
mental
art?
breakdown.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
Well done.
I think Michael got killed by a drop bear.
Oh
like-
no, those
No.
drop bears, they come out of nowhere.
Well,
He's
he
sitting
said
on top
he
of
said
his
he was
kitchen. Arr.
he said he was gonna have to.
The
have
Duke
a
of
guy
Doom,
come and
yes,
Install a security door.
He is in
But
fact
maybe
afraid
he
of
went
pies.
to answer the door, and instead of the guy installing the security door, it's robbers
Oh no!
because he doesn't have a security door.
Oh
Ironic.
no.
What if he goes to open the door for the security door guy, but instead of a security door guy, it's a drop bear?
Dressed as a
Oh my
security
God.
guy. There's nothing to suspicion here.
Yes, hello, I am an ordinary human door person.
Welcome back,
14.
Michael. We thought you got
I'm back.
attacked by a drop bear.
14,
No, I
22,
didn't. I've got a security door getting put in apparently because yes, drop bears and
25.
other kind of things.
Sweet.
Yeah, no, gee, big lizards. All right, so sorry, I'm just
Giant
reading up.
flying cockroaches.
So to counteract the double fist guy, I decided
Yep.
to double fist some potions. So it's double fist versus double fist.
So you pour potions into your mouth,
Just like that.
just like that, like you've got 2 shake weights.
Oh my god, this is too weird.
Roll for seduction.
Roll for seduction.
Censored. Roll for censor.
Okay, how does that work?
All right, hang on.
Oh yeah,
Wait.
so to answer the Duke of Doom's question, yes, Khalil is afraid of pies,
Yes.
and
You're now afraid of tight spaces.
I'm afraid of tight spaces, which is a very common fear. So that's not unreasonable.
All right, so as
Just wait till
Geralt-
you get in a tight space with tentacles and spiders.
Oh my
You'll
god.
just have a heart attack
Alright.
and die.
Alright,
Yeah.
draw.
all right, so as Geralt is double fisting some potions.
Someone gift that. Both of us.
Gif it.
Doing this.
I'll do that. I'll get it.
Get it and gif it.
What is happening?
It's like the old school 70s porn music.
Ah.
It just sounds like.
It sounds like Double Dragon. I thought we were about to do beat 'em up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we could do that as well. All right, so all right, so as he does so, now drinking a potion does provoke an attack of opportunity unless you take a 5-foot step away. However, Sorora is directly behind you, so you'd have to move and give this guy a clear path to Sorora in order to do that.
I actually can't. Anyways, double fist is a full round action.
Yeah, you can still take a 5-foot step after taking a full round action.
Oh no, I'll stay in the way.
Okay. Cool. All right, so moving on, we then go to Khalil, who has got his own series of problems to contend with because he left his phone on again. So Khalil, in front of you on the floor is your blade with a winking eye. And you can see this goblin who's like, sorry, this gremlin who's like,
Take it.
Hey, Spiky Salmon, can I please get my sword back, please?
Spiky what?
what?
Cause you're red. Salmons are red.
I don't know. I've never eaten salmon.
Of course you haven't.
He's like, okay, look. I'm gonna be fair. He pulls out his bag. It's like a tiny bag too, and he sort of dumps it on the floor. And as it empties out, you see like 50 of your sword like roll out. He's like, there you go.
This is just like in Spirited Away when she had to pick her parents out of the slew of pigs.
None of them are the sword. It's a trick.
You're the sword.
What? No. No, sword. What's wrong with you?
Um,
None of them.
I want to walk up and inspect the swords.
Okay,
Yes.
make me an appraise check.
What?
As you walk over and you begin to look over the as you look
Do I
over
need to be
the
trained in appraise?
It's not a trick.
let's see. Do you need to be trained in appraise? No, you do not.
Okay, 17.
17. All right, with a 17, roll me a percentage, please. Also, I love the idea that the sword is inside him all along.
He ate it.
He like reaches into your chest and pulls it out. He's like, "Look, see, the sword was in
behind
you the
you,
whole
oh."
time."
The little gremlin is your sword now.
Big, huge gash in his chest.
90.
90?
Yeah.
All right. With a 90, you reach forward and you can feel like you sort of get this vision of your history. You remember going into this really cheap and budget store, just a nowhere store in a nowhere town in Seska. And you remember you were looking through a barrel of swords, and you went and you poured through them. You pulled out red swords, you know, ones with white handles, things that looked old and frayed, and it was in a discount bin. And then you remembered there was this one sword. The owner was taking it out, and he was about to throw it away. And you said, "No, wait. And you had a look at it. and it was beautiful. It was this absolutely amazing looking sword. And he says, you know, you asked, what's wrong with this? What's wrong with this sword? And he said, the last owner, he died. And then the previous owner before that, he died. You know, everyone says that this sword is cursed because it doesn't like any of its owners. And you were like, I need that sword. That sounds like such a cool backstory for my sword.
It does.
And so you took that sword. And you remembered that feeling, that instinct, that surge uprising, almost like a coppery metal taste in your mouth when you first laid hands on that sword. And as you reach down, you feel that same sensation as you reach down and grab one of the swords. It is 100% your weapon.
Awesome.
Woo!
All right, I want to pick it up. And on the way, I want to... How close is he to me?
He's about 5 foot away.
I want to, as I'm picking it up, just kind of try to direct the back of the sword to his face.
All right, make your attack as you sort of whap, as blop him in the face.
17.
Roll twice, take the lowest.
Please be the lowest.
I love the
Cheater
expression. I wish I could actually see the video feed because I love the expression when I remind people that that's its only power. It just makes you roll crap.
12 is my
12.
actual-
Well, a 17 would have, but sadly a 12. As you sort of swing to hit it, he sort of leans backwards a bit. Now you're currently standing amidst all the swords. And as you do so, you can attempt to move out of it in order to engage the consigliere. However, as you see the small little blanket of blades underneath your feet, you can see this wave.
Oh shit.
As if something is moving underneath the swords. What do you do?
Oh. I want to... Underneath the swords, is there any way I could grab inside of that and grab that thing that's moving?
Yeah, absolutely. Do you want to?
I would love to.
Very well. You know, hold your sword in one hand, you reach down, and you feel something firm, something hard, and all of a sudden a searing pain shooting up your arm. You take 9 points of damage as you pull your hand up, and there is a version of your sword with teeth, and it seems to be latched onto your hand. It is clearly whatever the thing with eyeball was.
Oh, that was moving.
And as it's basically clamped down and it's now on your hand.
Cool.
Hey, but it's now attached to your hand. You can just swing it around.
Oh no, the blade is attached. You can swing the hilt around
Yeah.
with the pommel. All right.
Became a bludgeoning weapon.
It did. His right arm became a bludgeoning weapon. All right. So with the with Khalil contending with his own monster, by the way, does anyone react to this happening to Khalil? I just want to put that out there before we move to the next round.
Yeah, Droll just starts laughing hysterically. Ah!
9 points of damage, right?
Anyway, Sorora?
I just say,
Um,
Khalil, take care
what
of that
the
and get over here and help
hell?
us.
It's
Why-
not that easy.
Why are there so many swords?
You can see the gremlin.
Sure said there'd only be a few swords.
Why are there so many swords? No. Okay. Terrible.
Oh
Okay, so going back to the top of the initiative, the gremlin's taken his action. We are now back to Sorora, who is of course confused with what's happening behind her. And well, I mean, you were Mr. Stevenson, so you know what I mean. Okay, so and then in front of you, you have Geralt, and then in front of him, you have the consigliere.
Okay. The goblin or the gremlin isn't really a threat to us. It's just
Just to
messing.
Khalil.
Just to Khalil.
Just to Khalil.
Okay. Can I Is it possible that I can like cure light wounds and do a level second level spell?
No. Sadly, you only have one standard action, which it does take to cast the spell.
Prayer of healing.
I could.
I mean, they should be fine, right? They've got tons of hit points.
Are you okay? You
I took 9 points. I'm okay for now.
Okay.
Just a
I've
hefty
taken
blow.
6.
In that case, I want to use this weird spell that I just acquired on the guy that's in front. How many people are there
I
besides
feel like-
the guy that's in front of Geralt?
Just one.
All right, so we just have one left to deal with.
No, there are 2 left to deal with, but one's behind that one. So you've
How
got
far
the
is that?
consigliere. You've got the consigliere. You've got the minion standing directly behind him, and then you've got another minion behind that.
Okay, and how far are they from me?
About the furthest one is 15 foot.
Okay, on the consigliere, I would like to cast.
His name is the Double Fister.
Double fister.
Double fist.
Oh, it's Double Fister
Fister.
McGee, yeah.
Yeah.
I will cast blindness on Double Fister McGee.
Why? That's not nice. Well, he rolls a natural 1, so well, I guess he's blind.
How many rounds is it?
Permanent.
Forever.
It's
Oh my God,
permanent?
No,
what?
it's not.
Oh.
It's not.
It's like that, so-
I was like, that's horrifying.
Target is either deafened or blinded for the duration of the fight, I guess.
It's however long the spell lasts.
We'll say until
We'll
you
say.
know, for the
Is
rest
that
of
a
his
game?
life.
Yeah, the duration is his life.
His life.
Yeah, the duration is his life. No, what is the spell?
The
Blind
spell
and
is
deafness.
blind and deafness. It's one.
Yeah, blindness
action.
deafness is permanent.
What?
Yeah, blindness deafness is permanent.
Oh, no.
Oh my God.
Where's the monster?
Oh,
Wait,
Because
can
it's-
can you undo the spell?
It is permanent.
No. It actually is.
I should
Ironically,
put it
it's
right
actually-
then.
Ironically, it's actually a much higher level. Yeah. You look at duration. It says duration permanent. It is
It does
dismissible.
indeed.
Yep, you can
Oh,
dismiss it. But the only way to otherwise cure it, if she doesn't want him to be cured, is like a much higher level spell called remove blindness deafness.
Oh my god.
So I can pardon it whenever I want.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll show you. It's not a much higher level spell. It's a level 3 spell to remove it.
Let's just leave him like that. That's incredible.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that actually works really well with the plot twist card I just got.
Cast it and make
Um,
him deaf too.
How many
So
times
as
can I
you-
cast that? 3 times?
You can cast
how
it
many second
4
level
total, right?
however many second level spells you got. All right. So,
3 times.
this blind guy, as you've blinded him, is now completely and utterly enraged.
Oh.
And this is thanks, of course, to Kiki Dero 1. As he is filled with wrath, he is going to get a unique action. And I'm going to see if this works. First of all, he's going to make a perception check to figure out where Sorora is. Which, with a 19 plus 8, so 27, with even being blind, he remembers where you were and you hadn't moved from that last point. So he knows where you are. Now, he is going to move around Geralt. Geralt, you get a free attack against him.
Do I have like advantage? No, it's not D&D.
He's flat-footed. That's the thing of
Yeah.
him being blind. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh wait, he's flat-footed. I have some sort of.
Attack of opportunity, vicious stomp.
No, that's if he falls prone.
Oh, okay.
Um.
Hit him.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him
All right,
with
make your attack.
Can I hit him with Vital Strike, or is it just like a normal attack?
You can hit him with Vital Strike.
Because it is
All right.
attack. You
Sweet.
get to do Vital Strike anytime you just make one attack, I think.
More or less.
Ooh. Let's see here. 20 plus 26.
Yep.
I hit him.
Yeah, absolutely. As you belt him in the head as he moves around.
All right, so that's 2d6s plus 4.
Oh my god.
So that's 4,
I feel so weak.
7. So 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. All right, you hit him. He's still standing. As you hit him, he seems to take the blow, but then kind of ignore it. He reaches
Oh, because of his
down.
wrath. Wait a second. If he has any, also from now on, my attacks count as magic damage, so
Oh yeah,
take
yeah,
that
that's
into account. Okay.
Yeah.
He doesn't have
All right. So he reaches over to Sorora. Now, Sorora,
Any.
CMD, oh, sorry, he's making an attack against you. Your CMD, he is trying to grab you and wrap you in the iron chain that he's got. And that is a 24 to grab you.
Ah!
Why
All
did
right.
you just say he grabbed you?
Because it's more fun
It's
to
more
have you
fun
guys admit it.
to have numbers.
All right. So as he sort of grabs you, he wraps you in chains, and he's just got you. Like he's basically swaddled you in chain.
Well, this isn't the first time this has happened.
All right. So with his newfound swaddle toy, we then move on.
Wow.
We then move on to Darby.
Help! Help!
So you said that there's the dude. Oh, he moved though. So are any of them grouped up still or no?
Yeah, no. There's you can if you aim at the second minion or the minion closest to Consigliere. Oh no, yeah, sorry. No, the minions are together. The Consigliere is moved away.
Yeah, I'll hit the 2 minions then.
All right,
With
make
bomb.
your attack. I'll be right back, but I can hear you. Go.
Does a 24 hit their touch AC?
Yes.
Probably. I would go with the assumption that it does.
There's a 76 hit the level 1 creature.
Holy
There we
shit.
go.
So the one that I hit directly takes 18 fire damage, and the other one needs to make a reflex save or take 11.
Okay, so reflex save. That is a fail.
All right, so 18 and 11.
All right, the both of them die. The blind guy is blind, so he doesn't actually see them go down. He hears the sounds of explosions coming from behind him, and he says, "Are you guys okay? You'd let me know if you were injured. Just tell me, and then I'll come help you." All right, everyone's fine.
Make him deaf now.
Just leave him wandering the streets.
Yeah, let's just leave him.
Adrian!
Except he's more like, "Oh,
Jesus Christ! All right. So, all right. So yeah, Darby extinguishes these lives with
Yep.
very little prejudice.
They attacked us first, man.
That's true."
They did. They technically, you shouted at them in the middle of their thing, and then
That's not a
refused to
reason
leave
to
them
shoot
alone.
people.
All right,
But if
Geralt.
you shoot at me, I will blow you up.
What do you need, Gerald? By the way?
All right. All
Come
right.
on, Jerry.
All right. I'm gonna take him out. Just gonna flurry of blows this guy. Blurry. I'm gonna blurry flow this guy.
Flurry of flows.
Glory of flow.
But you like you hit like this.
Except I just have these massive muscles, so it's just like. Ooh.
Oh. Oh, natural one.
Oh no! Don't do that.
Natural one, eh?
No, it wasn't.
I didn't hear something get called. I just heard natural one.
27 for the first one,
That'll hit.
and let's see here. 14 for the second. Oh wait, no, 12 for the second. Sorry.
12 will not do it, sadly.
Okay. All right. So I got the one. So that's gonna be 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. All right, he takes another heavy blow. He sort of coughs up blood. Sort of reaches for his necklace and he pulls it out. As he opens it, you can hear the sound of like this music box, and there's a picture of a little girl in a white dress. And he says, "For you, I'll make sure that my legitimate business continues."
Oh my god.
My legitimate business.
We're beating up a legitimate
Yeah.
legitimate blind business owner.
No, he's not
He's not.
legitimate.
He had a barrel with a dead person in
And
it.
acid.
You know what I
Hey,
just
that's-
realized
That's
though?
not
that-
what Darby thinks. As far as Darby knows, he is a mortician
Yes.
or some sort of medical professional who has
I
the
like
consent
I
of
like
these
that this
people.
is what you think, and you're still just like blindly killing
Well,
everyone.
they attacked us.
That's a whole
Also-
different matter.
Also, what if this guy really was like just like, or like he's like getting rid of zombies in the land, and we're just like, oh, he's got a dead body in there, we should kill him.
Oh no.
Tragedy struck Thrushmore today as a group of sweepers were killed on the docks around Thrushmore.
Oh.
No. 'Cause they
Brutally
tried to kill
murdered.
us because we found out.
Yeah.
all right.
Got a
So,
legitimate business.
all right. So we then go to Khalil.
This thing's eating my arm.
A legitimate criminal enterprise.
I don't know.
Hey, it's legitimate.
Is there any kind of like check I can make to try to think of like the most intelligent way to remove this monster from me?
Yeah, you can rip it off your arm. You could kill it with a sword. You could throw
Grab
it at the
another
dog.
sword.
Yeah.
I could.
Chink.
Grab another sword to attack this sword.
Yeah, I could just keep grabbing. I'll beat two mimics together. I guess I'll just swing at this thing on my arm.
All right, you take your other sword and you ha! As you slash at it and attempt.
Don't
to
you have like
cut at-
shocking grasp or something?
Yeah, but I've learned last time Michael shocked me when I shocked it, so I'm not shocking myself again.
All right, make your attack.
14.
14. With a 14, you hit it straight on the top. Roll your damage.
7.
All right, with 7 points of damage, you deal enough damage that it releases you and goes back into the swords, and the swords begin to.
Slither away.
Is it just like continue like going in a circle? Am I like fighting a shark right now?
Yeah, basically.
If I was to try to run across this, how would I do
Oh.
so?
You would say, Michael, I run across this, and I would say, yes, you do successfully and without any problems.
Then I will say I will do that exact scenario.
All right, well, then you run across without any problems. As you reach...
Cool.
Now, what's more important is where you are running to. Are you running towards the consigli area, or are you running towards the gremlin?
I'm going to knee the gremlin in the. I'm running towards the gremlin.
All right, you
Oh,
run
you're
towards
gonna
the gremlin.
physically attack the
I'm going
gremlin.
to Charlie Brown punt this kid into a window.
Kick the baby.
I can't
Alright.
do it this turn. I don't think.
No.
No, you can. I'll let you do it.
Baby.
Okay, I'm gonna Charlie Brown punt
Alright.
this kid.
Charlie
Okay.
Brown's probably more accurate because you're gonna miss and trip.
All right, so make your attack.
Okay,
To our members in the audience, it's like he never learns.
I know.
All right,
Okay,
make your
so
He's just
attack.
waiting for the
I have a
one time that
question.
he gets
When
lucky
it comes to
and
this,
rolls two
this
good
double
things.
rolling BS. How does this work when it comes to True Strike?
You'd still have to roll double.
But it still would both have plus 20 on them? Or would only one have plus 20?
You take the lowest one.
Yeah, but I didn't know if True Strike would apply to both rolls or just one roll. If it's the same. I won't waste my disability that I have.
Waste it.
Waste it. Waste it.
Waste it.
Okay. Of course.
Using True Strike?
No, I
Natural
don't think I
one.
can use it on both.
All right, make your
What do you
attack.
mean on both? You don't get both rolls. You just get the lowest one. So True Strike would apply to whichever one,
Oh, whichever one
Use.
goes through.
which would be the lowest.
It's okay, it's fine.
I cast True Strike, but it only applies to the high roll that I don't get to use.
Damn.
11.
11. As you swing to kick him, you miss. He doesn't even move. He's not even dodging you. You just sort of kick next to him. He sort of looks at you and he goes, actually, you know what? I've got this. This is my thing now.
Oh, lordy.
Yeah, you got a temper.
Maybe if your head was a little bigger, I would have hit it, bud.
Oh, well, maybe if you didn't have lady feet.
My feet are perfectly sized, okay?
Yeah, for a ballerina.
I think I have bigger feet than he does.
Shut up, Geralt!
I think
You're
I
not
have
a
bigger
part
feet
of it.
too.
We're having a fight. He's in a Looney Tunes episode.
Well, I mean, I feel like Khalil's exploits are their own adventure, which gets us ratings. Okay. All right, so the gremlin gets to take his turn. Jeez, what does he even do? He's just gonna walk away. He just turns around and dum 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 dum, and he's just walking away.
Turns his back to you and walks away.
Yep, that's how confident he is.
I hate him. I hate him.
And you blow up in the background while he walks away.
He's just like, by the way, that's not your real sword.
Oh, that's sad. Okay. Zorora, you are grappled and pinned in this big chain, and this guy who's blind. Blood dripping from his eyes.
Oh my
Okay, I got this. I got this, everyone. Listen, double fisting Schmitty Magoo. Let's make a deal. I can unblind you and give you 2 gold for your lady friend. For your lady friend if you untangle me and leave us alone. And
I
I will
love that you think unblinding him isn't enough, but an extra 2 gold is what's gonna push him over the
I
edge.
felt bad.
Soror used him as a guinea pig.
You should just unblind him, and as he's like, "Oh, thanks, guys," and he gets far away enough, just blind him again.
He says,
No.
he says, okay, I'll let you free.
Oh, all right.
Yeah. He sure
All
does
right.
let us free after we've killed all of his other friends.
He doesn't.
No, he does. He does. As he flings her into the off the dock
Oh.
Oh.
while she's wrapped in chain.
Drowning.
You hear a splash as she hits the water and sinks beneath the waves.
Zorora!
Hold on. Hold on, everyone. Let's see if I have. You know what would have freaking worked? My level 3 spell that I took the time to write down would have been perfect for this. It was walk on water.
Oh. If I had my
Well,
alchemy
actually,
stuff, I could breathe underwater and swim better, but I don't have it.
Actually, what?
I was gonna say, spellcasters need their hands to be able to cast for a lot of spells, so being tied up might be a bit of a problem. But thankfully, it's actually not that deep. So while attached to chains and sinking below the water, you only descend 20 foot into the water. So the area off the dock, you sort of land in like kind of this sludgy kind of kind of gross dock refuse at the bottom of the thing. But the hook itself is heavy and you're still tied up to it. At this point in time, you are in fact holding your breath. Now, the way that holding breath works is that you can hold your breath for a number of rounds equal to double your constitution score. So what is your current constitution score?
Oh god.
What's the roll?
Zero.
It's
No.
my
No, score.
ability
Score.
Score.
10.
10.
10. So 20 rounds, you can hold your breath underwater. Now, anytime you do something exertive, like try to break free or try to swim, that'll cost you one of these rounds. If you stay perfectly still and don't do anything, you'll have 20 rounds.
Okay.
See how that works? Cool. So,
Oh, this is like my least favorite thing because I always like I'm like anytime I watch a movie where someone's like drowning, I like physically get stressed out. I'm like, "Oh my god, I can feel my breath like tightening up like
Use that.
I'm already getting like really anxious."
What is that school, that acting school that teaches that?
They did
How to
not
drown?
teach they did not teach like ability at the Stanislavski School for Acting.
Stanislavski School.
Stanislavski.
Well, heck, and I'm not. I have like, well, what is that? I have 1 in swim, plus 1.
That's more than I have.
Yeah, Sid.
I think I have one or something.
I have no ranks in swim.
Oh yeah, I have no ranks in swim.
Well, I literally.
But it's a strength skill, so you should get like plus a bunch.
Yeah, I know. I didn't train in it though.
Is my like turn over or what?
no, you can do stuff if you wish to.
I don't think I can do anything because I'm tied up, huh?
You can try to escape.
You can try to escape.
There is a skill called Escape Artist.
Oh.
That's
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
an alternate use to how you would normally escape, and usually the only difference is that you use your dex instead of your strength to try and.
I do have plus 2 for escape artist.
Oh, you can try it. What's your CMB?
Shimmy.
CMD,
Shimmy.
CMB, base attack 2, strength modifier 1.
So 3. So yeah, if you try to break free normally, that's a +3.
Okay.
Or plus 2. So probably plus 3.
Plus
Yeah.
3.
Shake it off.
13.
13. As you try to pull yourself off, but you sadly can't seem to get around to the chains. So that is 1 round.
What a mob boss thing to do.
Yeah.
Forget about it.
Forget
He
about
gets
it.
blinded, goes into a rage, and then throws a woman off a dock tied in chains.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
She's sleeping with the fishes.
Yeah.
Hey.
You
Hey,
better help
oh.
me after all the times I've helped you.
All right. All right.
All right. So we then go to the last Sani, who is gonna shoot at. He doesn't want to shoot at Darby, but he wants to shoot at Darby. He's gonna shoot at. No, he's gonna run. You know what? That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna book it. As he sort of. No, wait, no, they both died. What am I talking about? They're both dead.
Yeah.
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 Killed him.
All right. One of them sort of gets up and he's
He
like.
smolders.
"Eh."
Oh,
That's-
oh, the camera
that's-
zoomed in on you.
That's
He
what he
pulls
does.
out a locket that's got a picture of his kid on it.
No, he pulls out a wallet and he flips it down and there's like, and they're all orphans.
Oh.
Oh my
And he
God.
just like touches them because he can't see. He's like, oh.
Little did we know that's all the
No, no,
orphans
no,
he
the other guy.
created from the people that
Oh.
he killed.
All right. All right. So after that, we go to Darby.
I'm gonna shoot at the last guy.
They're both dead. The consigliere.
The-
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
Yep.
gonna load up alchemist fire into a crossbow bolt and shoot him.
Shoot him in the eyes.
All right.
16.
16 will hit because he is blind. You monster.
He takes 10.
10.
10 damage.
All right.
2
he
of that
goes
is piercing,
down.
the rest is fire.
All right, he goes down. All I wanted to do was get rid of some bodies while the law wasn't looking. To ask.
Yeah, actually it is. Yeah.
It's
That's
a
highly
legitimate business.
It's a legitimate business. All right, and he perishes. Now, technically, you are out of combat, but we're going to stay in rounds. I'm going to give the people on the surface 1 round, and Sorora the next. So we're at the people on the surfaces round. So Khalil, you are right next to the gremlin who is walking away. You can also see he's humming. I'm walking on sunshine. Oh, I'm walking on sunshine.
Oh, okay. Cleo wants to fucking
Oh,
punt
God.
this guy. And now I'm casting.
Use a really
Shoot Strike.
powerful spell, yeah.
Use your thunder stomp or whatever.
Yeah, use something like super powerful just
I'm
to
gonna use.
kill him.
I cast True Strike. It's an instant action. Doesn't count as a spell. And I'm
Yep.
going to.
He's finally gonna kill this thing, and everyone's gonna be sad.
This is gonna be absolutely hilarious if he rolls a 1.
Yeah, it will be.
Oh my
Because you
God,
know
that'd
what'll
be
happen,
amazing.
right? The narrative and your luck demands that you will roll a 1. You have a 10% chance of your natural 1.
That's.
So what are you doing?
Come on, Khalil.
You know what would be the actual
He's walking
smart
away.
thing to do is cast a spell that he has to make a save on, and not one that involves you rolling.
Cleo's really. I'm playing as. Cleo is very committed to fucking kicking him in the back of the head as hard as he can. And I rolled True Strike for this.
Okay, so you see his legs suddenly glow with this brilliant white energy as he leans up and runs in for the kick. Roll twice, take the lowest.
Oh, it's a natural 2.
Oh my god.
That is 22 plus 28.
28. 28 is fine. 28 will allow you to kick this dude. Now, you ready for the nastier bit? The nastier bit is that you aren't trained in unarmed combat.
So he takes 1 damage.
So you'll take a -4 on your attack with your foot. And a 24 will not hit him.
How is that impossible?
Yeah, well, actually, yeah, I just realized. Yeah, why did you do it unarmed? Why didn't you just smack him with your sword?
I wanted to kick him. Cleo wanted to kick him. I can't.
All right, you know what? Let's put this to a vote. Let's put this to a vote. All right, guys in the audience, I want you to put in the chat either
You're never
kick,
gonna hit him.
kick, or not to kick. That is the question. So in the chat, just drop down your vote whether or not you want Khalil to successfully manage to punt this gremlin, or not to kick it. So we got 1 kick, 1 not kick,
Kick.
2 kick.
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 All we need is
Come on.
1 more kick.
Duke of Doom, we're looking at you.
Oh yeah, Duke of Doom. Thank you for the bits, by the way. That was very nice. Wink.
Oh, there's a not to kick.
Oh no.
Wait, he already voted. Oh no, he didn't. Oh.
No, he
Yeah,
didn't.
he
All right, so we
votes
got 1
no
more.
kick.
Oh my
Do we have anyone else?
god.
Streamhouse is the kick.
Oh.
All right. All right. So be it. Thus it was said. So it shall be. As basically the white light that encases Khalil's leg veers him back on track, and he punts this tiny goblin. As the goblin, as his head, basically gets hit by this, sort of really, really stern kick. You guys hear the sound as he flies. As he flies into the air, over a building, and off into the distance.
Team Rocket's blasting off again.
Cleo is going to take a moment to have a mental breakdown for 1 round.
Little tear of joy. Like I finally got him.
Yeah.
Was
I
that him?
had to,
Yeah.
I had to
Oh,
use
I thought
true
it was a
strike.
toy.
No,
That is
it got
direction.
him. He just made that noise.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm
Yeah, no,
like
no, that's
still
just the noise
drowning,
you-
but I
you got
laugh.
Okay.
Like, how?
All right, Sorora. Meanwhile, down at the bottom of the dock, underwater, wrapped in chain. What do you do?
No, it's Geralt's turn to save me.
Yeah, I gotta
yeah,
go save
Geralt.
her.
Oh, yeah, go on. What are you-
I'm
what are
gonna
you
jump
do?
in. Boo!
All right, Geralt pulls out his little as he jumps straight into the dock. All right, so what is your Constitution score?
14.
14. So you can go for 28 rounds, starting, of course, with this round. As you dive down, make a swim check as you begin to swim down towards the bottom of the dock.
Is it okay if I'm not trained in swim?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
As long as it doesn't have these.
Oh,
These
okay.
ones you have to be trained.
Okay. Oh, that's.
What's your
interesting.
armor
Yeah.
check penalty, by the way?
That's a great question.
What armor are you wearing?
Yeah, depending on your armor, it might be a bit trickier, but that's about it.
I'm wearing braces of armor.
Oh, he
Oh,
doesn't
then
wear
yeah, you've got
armor.
no penalty. That's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
good.
that's what I thought. I was like, I didn't think I had an armor penalty.
And
Okay.
you're guidanced. I don't know how long. that
Oh, and I'm
lasts.
guidance, so I get. All right, so I'm gonna swim down to her.
All right, make your swim check.
16.
16. Yep, you managed to swim down. Your movement speed is currently 20 foot, which when you are moving, you actually move at a quarter speed when you are underwater. So you can double move to go down 10 foot. As you get to that 10-foot mark, you can kind of see her just below you. She obviously hasn't drifted away or anything. So you can see her just, within your reach. All right, now we go to Sorora.
And I can't cast any spells.
Nope.
Hello, kitty. Oh,
Do you want to come say hello?
Cast
yes.
cuteness.
Hello, friend. Did you come? Did she have a heart on her?
She kind of does.
What
She's full
a
of love.
sweet pea.
What an absolute unit. That is a fact.
But yes, this is just the cat is just a subterfuge to kind of deflect from the fact that Sorora is dying.
Drowning.
Yeah.
Send me that cat for comfort.
Okay, come on, into the computer you go. There you go.
Oh, baby.
Oh.
Come here. Mm.
My cat got hurt over the weekend. Sad.
Why?
He got
All right,
out
wait,
by-
hold on. We're playing a game here.
Okay.
We got
This is
distracted.
what
Sorry,
I'll
sorry
do.
guys. Okay,
It's
yep,
almost
go on.
evolved into just cat
Cat
conversations.
talk.
I will.
We get so many
Missed
more
it.
viewers.
Missed it by that much.
I really just can't do much, can I?
You can try and
Try to
escape.
escape again.
Try to escape. I will try to escape again with escape.
All right,
Agree.
roll d20 plus 3 as you attempt to break free of the chains before you get dragged. Well, basically before you drown.
11.
Ugh, 11 is no good. As you struggle against these massive chains, you wrench yourself around, swashing left and swishing right, and sadly, you do not manage to break free. You can, however, see that people are making their way towards you. You can see Geralt just above you, swimming down to try and lend aid, but you're very quickly running out of air. All right, so the people on the surface. Also, welcome to the viewers that just joined in. Glad to have you aboard. Long story short, our group of detectives have found a group of very evil-looking ne'er-do-wells who were legitimate businessmen disposing of legitimate barrels in a legitimate fashion, and ended up getting into a scuffle with them in which their cleric was wrapped in chains and thrown into the river. She is currently drowning. The halfling brawler is attempting to save her, while our mutant has scored a 9-point goal with a drop kick to a goblin, launching him over vast distances.
To his
All
arch
right.
nemesis.
To his arch nemesis. That's true, the arch nemesis gremlin. All right, so surface team, what are we up to?
I'm gonna run in and jump in the water.
Well, if they're both gonna do that, I won't.
All right. So
I'll
the
prepare to
tiefling goes
pull
to
them
the
out.
edge of the docks and sort of looks in, and you can kind of see where everyone is as Khalil rubs his hand together and dives into the water with a huge splash. It is cold and frosty. Make a swim check as you attempt to swim down.
Yeah, I will.
Also, what is your
5.
constitution score?
10.
So you can last 20 rounds. All right. And what'd you get for your swim check?
5.
You begin to drown. Oh, right.
Do I add my strength to that?
You add your swim, so yeah, you should be adding your strength to that.
Yes.
Oh, it automatically adds on top.
If you're not trained, you just add your
Stat.
strength modifier.
7.
All right, yeah, 7. You're not really, you can't really go anywhere. You're sort of paddling water, trying to keep
Tuck.
your head up. But
I just realized I don't know how to swim.
Am I close enough to cast a spell to her?
No,
Damn it.
not even remotely.
Does your spell need you to talk?
Geralt,
I'm gonna attempt to break her out.
swim check again to get down to where she is.
19.
Yep, you swim down, and again, you can only move 5 foot, but you use your double move to get down. You are now next to her, and in the following round, you can untangle her if you want. Sorora,
Escape artist again.
make your roll.
This is about as effective as struggling against chains would actually be.
9.
Nope. Still encased and trapped by these
You
chains.
got like 14 rounds left now or something.
Yeah,
I
that's
don't
correct.
know.
14 rounds. All right. Khalil, make me a swim check as you attempt to avoid drowning.
Hey, I'm getting a little better. 12.
You can pull your head above water if you want to, or you can try to swim down.
I just want to get close enough to cast a spell on Dralt or her, whoever I can.
Okay, so you're going to use this to swim down further, and again another 10 foot, like
about
Gerald
that.
did. You're not quite close yet, but you will be in the next round.
I can
Most likely.
cast a spell that has a vocal cost underwater, can I?
Correct.
I'll figure something out, guys.
Okay.
Here I come to save the day. I'm probably gonna have to end up saving you too.
If I had my alchemy
Kinda true.
stuff, I could just have a 30 swim speed.
Yeah,
Jesus.
that would be
Also
nice.
true. All right.
Granted,
water.
it would take me 10 minutes to
All right,
create it.
I'm gonna try and
So-
untie her.
Okay. Yep. Make your strength check to try and bust her out.
Actually, is there anything else I can use?
Make a perception check as you look around.
17.
All right. With the 17, you can actually see a ton of daggers.
Hey, all right.
A ton of daggers.
That's unusual, but okay.
You sort of
The
pick
dagger
up.
dumping ground.
You pick up a dagger. It's covered in blood. You're
Oh,
like,
no wonder it's called Dagger Dock.
all right. Make a strength check with a +2 bonus. You can make it a
Sweet.
+4 bonus, but you'll have to break the knife.
Oh yeah, I'll totally break the knife. That's completely fine.
All right. Make your strength check.
So let's see here. So 16 plus my strength. 3, 19 plus 4, so 23.
All right. With a 23, you and the chains break off.
All right, I'm gonna hold on to that broken dagger. By the way.
All right, so that's going to cost you 3 actions for that one. All right, Sorora, you are free.
Hooray!
Swim check.
Swim check.
Swim check. Can I help her swim?
Not this round.
Okay. I don't think she needed it anyways.
And my swim is +1, so 18.
Yep, you managed to swim up 10 foot. You are now next to Khalil.
Oh.
Surface team. So, Khalil, you said you had a spell you wanted to cast?
Not anymore. Now
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just,
he's in the
Now
water.
I'm just swimming back up.
All right, make a swim check.
8. Oh no, sorry, not 8. I added 2 months there. 5.
All right, you're drowning. So you sink 5 foot.
Oh, God.
So as Sorora comes up, you watch Khalil. Bloop, 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 Abby, Abby, Abby. All right, Geralt, as you get ready to obviously swim upwards, you see Khalil sort of sinking.
Can I do something above ground?
Absolutely, Darby.
Can I find anything? We're on docks, right?
Yep.
Can I find like anything heavy?
Yep.
Like
You
a
see some
rock.
barrels next to you.
Well, like something that I could pick up like something
Hey.
that would sink if I just dropped it in the water.
Yeah, you can. The barrels will definitely sink.
So, I'm gonna take my rope and tie it to the barrel, and then grab
Alright,
the other
you-
end and hold on to it, and then drop it
Yep.
down. So
Alright.
like, tried near them, so they could try to climb back up the rope.
Hey.
Okay. Okay. You throw the barrel into the water. As it lands on the bottom, it's like I said, it's pretty heavy. You can see this sort of viscous goo that seems to be leaking out of some of the pores of the actual wood as it lands next to Geralt. Geralt?
I'm gonna use the rope.
All right, you reach over to grab the rope. You look down at the barrel. You're like, that barrel looks familiar. Now you can make a swim or a climb check.
What is better?
Oh, definitely gonna do a climb check. Let's see here, 15.
15? Yep. You, again, one hand over the other, and you ascend 10 foot. Sorora. Swim check.
20.
You breach the surface and take a gulp of fresh air.
It's just gonna be Khalil drowning now.
Also, let's keep in mind that she gets a +1 on her swim, and she's making it.
All right. As you sort of make your way over to the dock, you sort of pull yourself up. You can see Darby sort of holding a rope. You look on the dock. Make me a perception check.
Jesus, take the wheel. 5.
Yeah, Darby looks like he could use some help.
Air.
Air. Yes. I didn't die. That is 2 middle fingers to the Reaper.
I was like, hey, what did I do?
You don't notice the rope that's wrapped around your foot attached to the barrel that Darby dropped?
Oh, God.
No, I'm joking. All right, Khalil, swim check.
Okay. That is a 13.
Okay.
I don't mean to brag.
All right, you are 15 foot down, and you are managing to sort of stabilize yourself. You could try to swim upwards. As you
How many more rounds do? How bad?
have 11 rounds.
I'm gonna go up real quick. I want to try.
All right.
Yeah.
But that takes
Alright.
a round, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, no, it'll take a full round for you to go up 10 foot, so you're still not at the surface yet, but you will be in the following round. Geralt, you are halfway. You can see that Khalil has sort of made his way back up. Do you want to climb up again?
Yeah.
All right, you begin to climb.
Ooh, 13.
Yep, very easily you
All right.
pull yourself up to the surface and onto the dock as well. You actually weren't particularly perturbed by your experience.
Oh, well, that went off without a hitch, everyone.
All right.
I'd say
You
that
still see no sign of Khalil.
everything is a hitch.
So Khalil, make another swim check.
12.
Yep, you breach the surface and take a deep breath. And then what do?
Come over here. Get out of
Guys,
the water.
I kind of want to.
There's a shark in there.
Make a bluff check.
Oh, you're gonna believe that there's a shark in there.
What did I go against?
It doesn't matter.
Sense motive.
Nothing you have is gonna get anywhere near what
It's
you just
sense
rolled.
motive.
Sense motive?
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's gonna be 16 plus my bluff, which is 12.
28.
If
Can you
I
be-
roll a natural 20, then I can match you.
But wait, there's a curse. I'm not gonna use my curse now. I like literally have this new curse where like anything I say, people believe.
Oh yeah, that's right.
All right, go for it.
18.
No.
18.
Whoa.
There's
Not
a
even
shark.
close.
Yep. That was totally.
I love
was-
sharks.
that was not even the right thing at all.
That wasn't even. What the hell is that?
It's Jaws, guys.
Sure, don't joke. There's not a shark, is there?
Swim
No,
fast.
you just believe her. You can't even question
This is
it.
like a disbelief belief kind of thing.
Yeah.
Like, trying to like justify to myself that there's not an actual shark. But I'm
You believe
swimming
there's
for
a
the-
shark.
Yeah. I'm trying to get out of the water as fast as possible.
Make a swim check.
Oh my god. I love this imaginary shark.
Oh, I must really not like 21.
Yep. Yeah. You had to save Sorora and you didn't make it. But as soon as the shark got involved,
Survival instincts kick in.
Bill is not a fan
Yep.
of sharks, is something I just learned.
Yeah.
yep. Khalil, fun fact, he has the ability to lay eggs.
Oh.
What is that even? Hi, Carbine. Actually, you know what? I feel like at this point, Sorora has a bluff check high enough that she'd be able to tell him that sharks lay eggs in people, and Khalil would just believe it straight up. All right. So as you pull yourself out into the docks, you can certainly feel like tired and exhausted. And as you do so, you notice something peculiar. And that is, of course, that, you know the barrels that the legitimate businessmen were disposing of in the docks? Well, apart from the one that apparently seems to be missing, you notice that another one seems to be rolling away.
I'm going to chase after it.
Yeah, I'm gonna chase after it too.
All right. As you begin to chase after it, you guys see on the other side, pushing it, or pulling it, should I say, a small creature wrapped in rags. I believe we have a picture of that, Eddie. It is the it's one of the new ones I gave.
It's like telling everyone in this game, give me my stuff. And you're like, Jesus, I don't have it.
I'm just gonna run up to it and boom.
All right, do we have the picture up? Nope. Yep, that's the one. All right, you see one of these creatures.
I've lost video of the GM though. Hang on.
Have you? Oh.
For some reason it switched over to our camera.
Okay.
Oh. All right.
All right, should be back
We're
now.
We're good? Yeah, I'm back. Hello, guys.
Yeah.
By the way, the internet has. By the way, whenever that happens, the internet takes me to oblivion, and it's scary there. Don't ever leave me there. Okay. Yes, you see one of these creatures, and it spots you, and as soon as it does, it seems to ditch the barrel and begin to run.
Thunderstorm.
Thunderstorm.
All right. Make your combat maneuver.
Thunderstorm.
14.
Ooh, 14 is not good enough. As you thunder stomp, he leaps up into the air. The shockwave passes under him as he continues to run. Now, first thing he seems to do is he seems to kick the door open for this dark corridor leading into a warehouse. Now, we are going to go through what is called a skills challenge. Now, you need to make 3 successful checks before you fail 3 times. Now, every single player will get a chance to contribute 1 time before everyone's had a turn. So just to let you guys know. So if you say, oh, I think I could really make that one, and you roll it, you cannot roll until everyone else has had a turn doing something. Okay?
Okay.
So let's get into it. So first of all is trying to navigate your way through this dark and foreboding warehouse filled with these huge stacks and falling, well, not falling, but like, you know, these rows and rows of these, you know, like random assortment shipping items. You can either make a perception check to try and navigate or a survival check.
I have with my spell right now. I have plus 10 perception. So.
Oh, that would be good.
I think I'll perceive.
All right, so make your perception check.
22.
Oh, with a 22, you can see a door that is slightly ajar and seems to be blowing open. As you burst through, you can see the creature on the other side as he is climbing over what appears to be a fence. Now, you can choose to make a climb or an acrobatics check to try and follow him either over or through the fence and the clutter that gathered around it.
Yeah, I got a +9 climb, so.
Okay, Geralt?
12.
Awesome. Geralt, as you reach the wall, attempts to climb over, but snags his leg, getting caught. Sadly getting a little bit more behind. You do, however, hear the sounds of the creature moving up ahead of you. So you continue your pursuit, and as you do, you come across what appears to be an angry stray dog. It seems as though the creature had startled it, and it is super angry, and you guys are next in line. You can attempt to either intimidate or handle animal this creature, as it barks at you angrily.
What's your handle animal look like?
My handle animal's 4.
Okay. My intimidate's 13.
Okay, do
Oh,
that.
well, let's go with that.
I'm going to intimidate this dog.
Rawr.
My intimidate is also 4.
Then roll a 1.
30.
As the dog runs back into its area, you move past and you can see the like this manhole cover in the middle of the street sliding shut as you approach it. You can make a strength check, Sorora.
Oh no.
Woo!
Or you can
Wait,
attempt a perception check to try and find another way down.
Well, my strength, do I do my ability
your modifier.
That's +1, so my perception is 3 at least.
Yeah, so...
We'll do perception. 15, 17.
All right, with the 17, you sort of look around and you find that there is like a cellar door nearby on one of the buildings adjacent to you. You crack open the door and you begin to make your way down, and sure enough, there is an access tunnel leading into the sewers here. As you begin to chase him, you can hear the sounds of his footsteps up ahead, but the floors are really slippery here. Now, if you succeed this, you will catch up to him. So you can either make an acrobatics check to walk on the ledges, or you can try a swim check to try and just wade through the waters. And anyone can make it.
Terrain?
Yes.
For once, I'm gonna use one of my abilities I've never gotten to use, which is my Swordmaster's Flare, and I'm going to grab a coin that I have sewed into my hand. I'm gonna grasp it firmly. And then you are going to see a green glove appear over my hand, and for 1 round, I ignore the effects of difficult terrain.
Very well. Make me an acrobatics check.
Oof.
Michael, you looked so done when you said that. You're like,
Fine.
fine, I'll allow it.
Gosh.
What do you get?
I got a 5.
You get +1?
Yeah.
God.
Dexterous person.
As he draws his glove and he's like, haha, watch this,
I have a
guys.
21 dex
As he
right now.
literally just steps off and falls into the water. Make a fort save.
Oh, that's so lame.
Magic glove. Oh shit.
Goodbye, glove.
It's 15.
All right, you manage to avoid becoming nauseated as you swim around in the sewer water.
Gross.
But sure enough, as you kind of proceed forward with the very rank-smelling Khalil, you could see that there is a room that this tunnel leads into, with a pipeline that seems to go underwater. Your last check is you need to make a swim check or a escape artist check to try and squeeze through the pipe.
I have 7 escape artists.
So it's probably the best bet.
Is it? Does anyone have a higher swim or anything?
No, I just
I would have good swim if I
two.
had my stuff.
Monkey fish
I have
potion.
1 for swim and like what was my escape artist?
Not good. Not 7. All right.
But you guys, at least my disguise.
13.
Okay, with a 13, you squeeze, and you move, and you squeeze, and you move, and you manage to come out the other side, where you can see trapped in a small alleyway is this creature, who begins begging for its life.
No, please, please, no, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
How small
Oh man, I want to punch him so bad.
Ah, gee, no, don't do that. Come on.
All right, who are you? What are you doing? Why are you stealing all this stuff?
Look, I was gathering things, treasures, tributes, trinkets for the mighty Pukang.
What the hell is a bukong?
I think he said puka.
Pukang!
Puka!
Explode like an explosion? Is that what you're saying?
No, what,
Please spell
I-
whatever
I-
this is.
Yeah, spell it out, please.
Spell it out. Are you literate, sir?
You're not.
a little.
That's fair.
P. O. O. Kong.
Yeah, that's legit. That's I think I got it.
Puka.
Yeah.
What's your
Yeah.
name, little friend?
Little
Uh,
friend?
My name. My name is Yulgrak.
So
You
I'm
grab.
just gonna let
Hello,
you know here
you'll.
It really sounds like you just made that up on the spot, Yulgrak.
that my friend over here, Darby.
Well, to pronounce my language, you have to have the whole thing, so it has to be Yulgrak. It's not Yulgrak, it's Yulgrak.
You'll
well,
crack.
And like a
Yul
Yeah.
Grak.
Yeah. Yeah.
My friend
Yeah.
Darby over here is actually very angry.
Yes.
Oh
You
yeah,
might
he's
wanna
pretty
mess
pissed off.
With him, he might actually kill you right now.
Oh, gee.
You stole something very important. To him.
Ooh,
Uh,
Talk to him, Darby, about your missing things.
Yes.
I would say scare.
okay.
All the stuff that you've stolen recently.
Okay, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. It's our tribe. We things.
What?
Yeah, we borrow things. We take them. We give them back later. Well, at least that's what we used to do. The great Pukang, however, hasn't given anything back.
Well, take us to this great Pukong, because I want my stuff back.
Easier said than done. Listen. I can't be seen bringing in outsiders to the home. I can tell you where to go.
Or you could just not be seen at all because you could be dead.
Ah,
that's a fair point.
jeez. No. There's no need to go that way. There's no need for violence.
Let's just have him tell
I
us
think
how
there's
we can get in. I think
every
that'll be
need for
totally
violence.
sufficient for our needs.
Unless he's
Okay.
lying to us.
I wouldn't lie to you, no, sir. I am an honest thief. I mean, borrower.
I'm gonna sense
You
motive
can't
for
say
some
borrowers. That's copyright infringement.
No, I said borrower, not There was no
Reason. Oof. I got a 29 for sense motive.
He seems to be more interested in his own survival than anything else.
Yeah,
Tell us
Well,
where it is.
That's okay, Darby. You can kill him.
Oh no, please, please don't, nice kind
So
man,
you're gonna
sir.
show us
Whoa,
where
whoa,
to
whoa.
go.
So I'm gonna whisper to these guys, like I'm gonna be like, so let's just do a little like good cop, bad cop kind of situation.
Where's
Whoa.
the stuff at?
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh, God.
Khalil, calm down, sir. You know, my friend here is very upset. I don't know why we're doing the roles in this way. But
I cast
But
blind.
Ah! My eyes! Oh God! I can't hear anything. I'm deaf.
No, it's just one, and she chose blindness.
Oh, did she? Oh, okay. She said she cast blindness, deafness. So I mean, 50-50.
Do you
Eh,
want
eh.
What?
blindness or deafness?
I don't know. I feel like blindness is more powerful.
do it.
Alright, blindness.
Oh jeez, it's all gone dark. This is how my nan went. I'm cold.
No.
If you tell us how to get in, we will take off this curse as soon as we find the way to get in.
Yes.
Oh God,
So
I've
if
been
you lie to
cursed.
us, you'll just be blind forever.
Yes, this will last forever, by the way.
Oh, she can make you
Ah.
deaf too.
Oh yeah, she
Not
can also
forever.
make you. She can also make you deaf if you also don't.
And also,
Go
I
along
don't
with
think
this.
you need both arms. I think that's a little much. I think you're just showing
Oh
off
God,
at this point.
isn't there supposed to be a good cop? I
Oh,
won't
yeah,
talk to him.
Khalil,
I want my
calm down.
lawyer.
Calm down.
You know what,
Now,
I think-
sir, we're not gonna take your arms. We're not gonna do anything else
we'll
to
just
you.
take
We
your
just
legs.
we just need to. Hey, Khalil, calm down. Calm down. I'll talk to him for you, guy. Don't worry. Khalil, just calm down.
I
He's
need a
gonna
paper
tell us
bag.
everything he knows.
How about my fist?
Oh God. Okay, I'll tell you. I was gonna tell you. I never said I wasn't.
Okay.
My tribe, they live out of the Howling Caves. In Sleep to the west.
All right. As soon as we find it, we'll take this curse off of you.
Oh yeah. Also,
You
I
guys-
think
Oh, sorry, hang on. You guys actually know the Howling Caves are quite a famous location in the area. You don't even need to roll for it. Basically, it is where they believe that a very old and very cursed witch was killed and possibly lives.
interesting.
I was gonna say I didn't know Khalil owned some caves.
Yeah. I was like, ooh. All right. How do I pronounce your name again?
Whatever I said before.
Ooh.
Ulgrak or no, Ulgrak.
I don't necessarily
I
trust
thought there was
you.
an L in it.
Ooh.
Grack?
Ugrak. You're coming with us.
Yeah, that sounds like my name. What?
You're coming with us.
Oh, please no! If they see me, then the elders will throw me out.
Hopefully.
No,
Jesus.
let's just everyone calm down. I think we leave him. He'll be blind
Yes.
until Sorora removes the curse anyways. So if we get there and there's nothing there, he's just gonna be blind forever, and that's his problem.
He could die alone though.
That's not
I don't
really our
wanna die
problem.
alone.
Well, I hope
Gotcha.
that you really told us where this is then.
Oh no, I did.
What if there's some more secrets on the way there?
Sense motive. 13.
He seems to be telling the truth.
Sense motive.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
11.
Khalil holds an 18.
He
for
could-
sensitive.
I'm not even gonna
He
say
might
mine.
be telling the truth.
I want to grab him and put him in my haversack.
Oh God!
That's not built for people to live in. He'll die in
Yeah,
there.
don't throw him in
There's
there.
not
Take
like
him out.
oxygen.
I'll open it a little bit.
Ah!
I want to. Oh, yeah,
Oh
I
my
wanna,
god, we're like torturing this guy.
Unblind, unblind.
No!
I can see! Oh God, I'm in a bag! I'm in the rations! Grandmama said this would happen! Oh God!
Here, just let him out. Let him out.
Please, kind sir,
I'll
don't
let
eat
him
me!
out, I guess.
Don't
Letting
eat
him out.
me.
Poor guy. We've just been like literally torturing him.
Oobleck, if you're lying to us,
Ooh,
Oh,
Grack. Ooh, Grack.
I promise you we'll find you and you will.
Oobleck's my cousin. Oh, okay.
He'll die too, probably.
Oh, not my cousin. Okay.
He's
But,
that's not true. We appreciate your help.
This
Thank
bad
you.
guy thing's really fun.
Oh, you're very welcome, but are you guys gonna use those barrels?
No, they have dead bodies in them though, just so you know.
Oh. Are you gonna use those barrels?
No, they're all yours.
Okay. All right. Well,
But only if you use them for legitimate reasons.
Legitimate business reasons.
okay. All right. Bye. And he sort of
Goodbye,
All right, see you later.
Oobleck.
Ooh, Greg.
And he sort of jumps off the side of this this sort of little drain lid and
What a
Heads off.
sweet guy.
all right.
What a
All right,
great
you-
interaction.
Yeah. That was something.
Very well. Our heroes now have a new destination, that of course being the Howling Caves, where they hope to find Darby's stuff. I love how this is where the quest has gone. This incredibly horrible world filled with danger. There's missing children and everyone is concerned about. And Darby and you guys are on a quest for your stuff.
Yep. I need my stuff. I could care less about these people.
Damn peasants.
That is
All
all
right.
my research notes.
All right, guys. And with that, that is where we're going to leave this week's session of Tales from the Undertaker. Thank you very much for joining us this week. We had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Whether or not you watched it live or whether or not you're watching it later on, it was a lot of fun. I think we got through a whole bunch of really cool things. Do we have the outro thingy, my baby?
Outro.
Because I can't see anything. I still can't see anything.
Outro sleep.
You got cast.
Yeah, that thing.
You got cast with blindness. The
No.
theme of today's game, blindness.
Yes.
Being
Blindness.
blind.
Being blind. All right. So, well, in that case, I'll just wrap up as quickly as we can. So, as you guys know, my name is Michael from Ask a Pathfinder. If you have any questions regarding Pathfinder or any RPG adventures, you can find me at facebook.com/askapathfinder or chase me up on Discord at discord.me/askapathfinder. I love chatting about RPGs and everything fun and intuitive about it. If you guys want to, I have already started my YouTube series, so you can come over and check that out on YouTube, which is a lot of fun. I've been doing some cool stuff, and I will be doing a whole bunch of like sort of Q&A type things on there as well, so be on the lookout for that. And that's really it from me. What do we have for Color Circuit this week?
What do we have, guys? I don't know.
Well,
I do
today
have
is
something,
Tuesday.
though. I do
Well,
have
today is
something, though.
Tuesday.
Guys, I have something important to tell you. Today's Tuesday, guys.
What?
Which
No,
means
it's not.
tomorrow is Wednesday. Tomorrow
Wrong.
is our improv comedy podcast. Our baby boy known as Improv Bagel, starting at 7. Will be donuts, then bagel. It's a great show. You should come check it out if you like improv.
Lots of carbs.
Lots of carbs. And this Saturday,
Carb heavy.
since it's an RPG show, we'll skip straight to that. We are doing a one-off of Not Your Bubblegum? Is that the RPG game called?
Not your bubblegum.
Why would we know?
Not your bubblegum. Not enough bubblegum. You've got bubblegum. I've got bubblegum. That's happening on Saturday, guys. It'll be a lot of fun. So you should tune in. Dylan, one of the board members, will be the GM, and it'll be very interesting to watch him DM. So
Cool.
that.
Right on. All right. And what do we have from the crew? Justin?
Yeah, you can check out my stuff at FapCheck on YouTube and Facebook and all that stuff. Our prominent show is Have You Seen, which is a movie review podcast. This week we did the heinous movie R.I.P.D. Was not good.
No.
Oh my god.
I did
actually
like
think I
R.I.P.
saw
Is
it.
that the one with that's the one with Ryan Reynolds, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I love that one. That was a great movie. All
That's
right.
a great
Jesus.
movie.
It was a great movie. I loved it. It was awesome. All right, then we've got John. What do we have from you?
Not too much.
My name is John Kanjikan, and
John
next month,
Kanjicon. We are starting to do tons of work on
Nice.
Kanjicon. We're having a meeting every other week to get everything prepared.
There's a
So
pool party, right? That you guys. are
oh
doing?
yeah, there's a pool party where we're going to actually announce our dates.
oh cool.
It's the Aquars pool party. I can't remember when it is. I think it's it's sometime later this month.
At
You're
some
you're
point,
awesome at pitching stuff.
There will be a pool party somewhere.
Somewhere, sometime. Who
It's
knows?
the
There might
Aquars
be
pool
water.
party. It's going to
Aquar-
be at a pool on the west side.
I thought
Awesome.
it was on Saturday.
Is it this Saturday?
I think it's this Saturday.
Oh shit. All right. So apparently it's this Saturday.
Hey.
Hey.
I don't think it is this Saturday. I think it's next Saturday. Wait, what's
All
today's
right.
date?
So all
No,
you
yeah, I-
Australian
I
fans,
don't know.
if you guys
Today's
want to
the
come
9th.
check it out.
No, today's
There you
the
go.
7th.
All right. And last, of course, Maddie. What do we have from you?
The next event I'm doing is Moriarty Minicon Volume 2, and that is August 4th, and it's in Moriarty, New Mexico, and it's a pretty interesting convention because they have unconventional things that happen, like Western gunfights and
Oh,
Whoa, 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 whoa,
stuff
whoa!
like
So it's an unconventional convention.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be a
Yes.
convention for like the main villain of Sherlock Holmes.
That's what I thought.
Moriarty. Oh,
That's
I
that's
hate
where
that.
I
That'd be
went.
such an oddly specific con.
Moriarty Con.
Yes, it's like, all right, everyone. Now we need to plan to
Nice.
defeat
What the
Sherlock
hell?
Holmes. All the best ideas.
yeah. And
Yeah.
that's all for me.
All right, fantastic. Well, that's it for us here at Color Circuit and Ask a Pathfinder. If you enjoyed this this video, tune in next time, roughly at the time that we start, because let's face it, guys, we need to nail that start time. But until next time, guys, as always, from us here at Color Circuit and Ask a Pathfinder, make sure that you keep your dice rolling and make sure your ideas stay mindworm free.
Free.
Have a good one.
Bye.